Hey there, TeenDroidTV. This is Mike Bates. I'm a writer over from TeenDroid.com, and this is a tour of my Galaxy Nexus. Let's get started. So, starting right off here, you can see that we are running Jelly Bean because we've got Google Now, the camera app, and Unlock. So right off the bat, you can see that I have customized this phone a ton. And so for you ROM heads out there, this is the AC Syndicate Team RU Gelin ROM for the Sprint Galaxy Nexus with a battery mod up there, Zenith's ICS Blue soft keys, and extended power menu controls. So starting right off here, the first thing you will notice is the gigantic awesome clock widget on the main screen. This is the HD Widget's 4x1 text clock, which a couple of different colors applied, and the next thing you'll notice is the circle little battery widget right there with the percentage in the middle. That is Battery Widget Reborn. It's a really great app. There's a review up on the site if you go check that out. Then as for apps on this page, we've got the phone, which is obviously the phone. We've got Boyd Beta for Twitter. We've got Google Plus and the Play Store. Those are all apps I use quite a bit. Then we've got messaging, Google Music, the app drawer, and XDA and Google Chrome. I do use Google Chrome as my main browser, although I do have the default installed if I ever need to do anything with Flash. One swipe to the right brings us to my media page. Up at the top we've got the Google Music widget, which has a vastly improved design in Jelly Bean than it did in Ice Cream Sandwich. Gone is the gray slab of boringness, and now we have this nice widget, song title, album, got the album art, thumbs up button, and for those of you who don't know, when you thumbs up a song in Google Music, it means they'll get played more often than the other songs, if you shuffle, per se. So that's really useful. I thumbs up a lot of songs. Then we've got the play button, and of course the forward button. I do kind of miss a previous button, but this is a big improvement over what they've been doing in the past years. Then as for apps on this page, we've got Reddit, we've got another Twitter app, Tweet Lanes, which I'm just trying out recently. We've got Google Talk. We've got our news folder with Currents, Drippler, and The Verge. If you haven't tried out Drippler yet, then go ahead and give it a try. It caters to your specific device. It recognizes your device through the build prop, and then caters to your device's news, which is really cool. Down here we've got Instagram, the Gallery app, YouTube, and Turntable. If you haven't tried out Turntable, go check that out as well. It's a really fun music listening app. It's way better than Pandora or Spotify or whatever else you're using. Another swipe to the right, and we have my games page. I've got gba.emu for Game Boy Advance emulation. I've got Dead Trigger, Minecraft, Temple Run, Cut the Rope, and my personal favorite, Dungeon Raid. Also Critical Strike Portable, which is basically a Counter-Strike port for Android, and it's actually decent. That's pretty impressive in and of itself. Anyways, one swipe to the left of my main home screen, we've just kind of got my, I guess, I don't even know what I'd call the screen, just like my useful screen. Anyway, up at the top we've got my Gmail widget, which is really useful. You can just scroll through it if you need to get a quick look at your emails. It's easy to catch a glance at the text as well. Down here we've got the People app, which is basically contacts, Weatherflow, which is my favorite weather app, Camera, and over here we've got my System folder, which is really all about ROMing stuff. We got CPU Spy to check out how fast the processor's going, FrancoKernel.updater, which basically just lets me control the processor and its governor in the kernel. Got two different benchmarks, and Tutu and Quadrant. We've got Speed Test for testing the network speed. Goo Manager, which is basically just keeping track of ROMs. Two different file explorers. I like Root Explorer because it's really, really trustworthy. Like, I can always fall back on it. And I like Solid Explorer Beta because it's a really nice step up from Root Explorer and it just works really well. Over here we've got Desktop Visualizer, which is what I've used to get all these custom icons. I might do a tutorial on that sometime. We've got Metro Station, which gives me all the cool icons, or almost all of them. Some of them I actually had to edit in. Got Zip Themer, which helps me theme the soft keys and easily update them. And we've got HD Widgets, which is basically all of my widgets. One more swipe to the left, and we've got my main productivity page. Up here at the top, you can see I've got my Power widget. Down here we've got Evernote, Mesh and Calendar, Tasks, and Drive. I use Evernote, Mesh and Calendar, and Tasks for school. And thankfully school isn't going on right now, but when it resumes I will be using those three to keep organized and keep a track of my assignments. Very useful. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. Of course, the links to the mods used on these and the ROM will be in the description, as well as a link to the wallpaper. Any other questions or requests for things from this setup, feel free to ask. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace.